Join me hand in hand in a state of confusion because you look at things like this and you just think to yourself, wow, I truly live on this planet filled with nothing but South Park references that they could use for episodes. Imagine you have a child, 12 years old, and the child has a cousin, and they go visit grandmama, and they have a nice time, and they come back into your home, and they're relaxing, they're chilling, they're just vibing, when all of a sudden, there's a kerfuffle over an iPhone, one of these products, and, you tell them to shut up, pipe down, or I'm gonna take the iPhone away, and y'all gonna play with nothing, and all the works, and then you hear nothing. And then you go check on the children. You see one of them in a bed or just sitting around, and you go to touch them and they completely hit the ground because they're dead because your 12-year-old killed them and propped the body up as if they were going to get away with it. And no, I'm not lying about that.
Disturbing situation happening in Humboldt, Tennessee, where a 12-year-old girl is accused of suffocating her 8-year-old cousin with bedding. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Greg Hurst.
I'm Stephanie Skurlock. The district attorney for Gibson County, Frederick Agee, confirms this heartbreaking news, which happened Monday. It happened in Humboldt, about 2 hours northeast of Memphis. Investigators say they received surveillance video from a home security camera capturing the killing. The video shows the 12-year-old girl using the bedding to suffocate her 8-year-old cousin while she was asleep on the top bunk of the beds they shared. Afterwards, we're told the girl cleaned up the victim and repositioned her body.
Humboldt police have filed a petition of delinquency charging the tween with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. District Attorney Agee's office is petitioning juvenile judge Mark Johnson to transfer the delinquent child to circuit court to be tried as an adult. Neither girl lived in Humboldt. They were just visiting family members.
The girl was charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence after authorities obtained the video on Wednesday. I consider this to be one of the most disturbing violent acts committed by either an adult or juvenile that my office has ever prosecuted. He said he would petition. This is where people are probably going to have a controversial stance. He said he would petition a judge to prosecute the girl who turns 13 later this month in adult court, which would allow for a lengthier sentence, whether that will be through incarceration or supervision with court-ordered conditions. And you know what? Hands up, don't shoot, cards on the table, lock the brat up, and try him as an adult. Because on what planet could we potentially see body footage or body cam footage, surveillance footage, however you want to call it, of a 12-year-old killing their cousin and then suffocating the cousin, number one, with a bunch of bed sheets, pillowcases, and whatnot, and then propping the body up as if they know what to do to potentially get away with it. I'm sorry, that might be a child, but she murdered somebody like an adult.
The 12-year-old that unalived their 8-year-old cousin over the iPhone, charge him as an adult. And you know Dana love the kids, so I hate having to even say that, but it is what it is. Charge her as an adult. 12 years old or not, she unalived her cousin like an adult. She tampered with evidence like an adult. She propped her cousin's body up to make it seem like she was just asleep like an adult, which means you were fully aware of what you did. There was no remorse. Had that grandma not found the footage and seen for herself what actually happened, she probably would have ran with the lie that the cousin passed away in his sleep and didn't have any idea of what happened. It's only because of that footage that she ain't had no ability to lie her way out of it that she was even caught, right? So for that, you need to be charged as an adult. And it's unfortunate that an 8-year-old little girl lost her life and a 12-year-old has ruined theirs. But when you act like an adult, this is the lesson that you have to learn, that you could be treated like one and you could be charged like one. So you better act like you got some sense.
And honestly, I don't see any other way we can have this conversation without trying the child as an adult. You got kids shooting their mamas over a bunch of VR headsets and not showing a care in the world. You got teenagers running roughshod over Nintendo Switches. Try these motherfucker as an adult and then lock her up and throw away the key. Point blank, period. End of the story. I know there's going to be somebody that's like, well, we need to consider. I know. I'm not doing it. Maybe in another life I would consider this. But right now, no, I'm not considering it at all. But I would love to know what you think in the comments down below. Are you for trying a 12-year-old as an adult? Are you against it? Do you think they belong in juvie? Do you think juvie then big girl jail? Do you think that it is a little bit weird that a 12-year-old knows how to attempt to cover up their own murder? And let me know what else you think in the comments down below. I'm going to go take an ice bath to cleanse my mind of this. I will see you all in the next one. Subscribe. Goodbye.